What's going on, guys? It's Jay with the news, back again with another video. So this video was sent to me via email. Haven't got a chance to see it. The title of this video is "Video Show Gunman Returned to Miami-Dade Crime Scene to Shoot a 16-year-old Boy at Least 10 Times." I don't know what happened, but it sounds crazy to me for you to go back, to leave, and then come back to shoot somebody again. Let's watch the video.
I'm on camera in Southwest Miami-Dade. We're seeing the moment a teen is killed after approaching a car at an ATM drive-thru. He was shot at least 10 times after being involved in an alleged robbery. Local 10's Hatzel Vela is live in Southwest Miami-Dade with more on this. Hatzel.
And Louis, as you mentioned, this started at the investigators are telling us this started as an armed robbery. In fact, they're telling us the victim here at the BB&T bank was simply defending himself, but something changed along the way, and that victim ended up being the guy arrested. It's Saturday, February 13th, 8:22 p.m. The pickup truck pulls up at the BB&T Bank ATM on Southwest 88th Street and 137th Avenue. The man inside the car we now know is Christopher Luis, initially a victim of a crime. The video is hard to watch. Three armed men approach 25-year-old Luis, so Luis defends himself, starts shooting at one approaching the driver's side. Documents show the other two kept shooting at Luis. Seconds later, he gets out of the truck, takes the gun from the man he shot, who's on the ground, then takes off.
He was entitled to meet their force with firearms with the equal amount of force. So he was within his right to stand his ground and use deadly force against the people who were trying to rob him.
But what happens next is what changes things. 4 minutes later, investigators say Luis comes back to the drive-thru and fires the gun he had taken from the robbery suspect, shooting him more than 10 times. The arrest warrant says while Luis is shooting, he's on the phone reporting he's being shot at.
So what concerns me is that people have to realize that, understand your ground. You have to be under a threat of force to use that same amount of force back at the people who are threatening you.
My name is Mikey Clark.
Mikey Clark, only 16 years
16 years old, out here doing grown folks stuff. Like you trying to rob somebody at an ATM drive-through machine. Luckily, that dude had a gun with him, because who knows what they would have done. It was three of them that approaches him, and he shot. Seemed like he seen something and he was ready for it. He probably seen him someone when he was coming in and probably thought they was going to rob him. And you could see them running toward his vehicle, was ready to rob him, but they didn't know he was ready and he was strapped. You got this 16-year-old kid here, got murdered, got unalive, playing a stupid game and won a stupid prize. 16 years old. Should be what? You should be home sleeping, getting ready for school the next day. So you out here trying to rob people at an ATM machine, not knowing what the person may have? Come on, man, this is Florida. This is Florida. Don't think people ain't carrying. He's an idiot. But damn, him coming back around circling, that was dumb too. That wasn't, and then he came up and shot him 10 times when he was on the ground. I don't think that was a smart idea, man. You should just left. And then he lied about saying that he was getting shot at on the phone, because he was on the phone with the police, with the dispatcher, saying that he's getting shot at while he's shooting the other person on the floor. That was not smart, bro. You already did what you had to do. You already shot him. You gave it to, you gave him a few leads already. And he was knocked out. Gone. Let's continue.
Was the one killed. Police say 18-year-old D'Angelo Davis and 19-year-old
Use your suspects. Always. Use your suspects. Look at him. The one on the right, Stanley Clark. D'Angelo Davis. Look how they look. Two idiots. They older than the one that died. That one was 16 years old. A kid following these two grown idiots. And now look what happened. He ended up dead. And while these two bozos are still alive. Wow.
Stanley Al Clark were the other two men involved in the robbery. Luis was hit 2 times, but not seriously hurt. We understand he was taken to Kendall Regional, and now he is being charged with aggravated battery with a firearm. Reporting live from Southwest Miami-Dade.
Luis dude tripping, man. You should never do that. You should never went around and shot back. Just look at it. This is winding to when they kind of approach him, right? So, okay, you can see them running.
Armed men approach 25-year-old Luis, so Luis defends himself, starts shooting at one approaching the driver's side. Documents show the other two kept shooting at Luis. Seconds later, he gets out of the truck, takes the gun from the man he shot, who's on the ground.
He took the gun from him. Listen, did he use this?
Then takes off.
He was entitled to meet their force with firearms with the equal amount of force. So he was within his right to stand his ground and use deadly force against the people who were trying to rob him.
But what happens next is what changes things. 4 minutes later, investigators say Luis comes back to the drive-thru and fires the...
Yeah, I don't want to show that part too much, guys. Yakov, man, this is crazy. Y'all could rewind it how many times y'all want to rewind it, but I didn't want to see that again. So in the beginning, it did say that he used the same gun that the kid had to shoot him some more. So he used his unload, probably had 16 rounds in his, or 10-yard round, whatever that was, and came back around, grabbed the kid's gun and shot him with his own gun. Gave him 10 more extra rounds. That wasn't a smart move at all. That was so messed up. He already got away with it. Everything, he would have been straight. If he would just took the gun, throw it to the side, kick it away from him, so he didn't try to get it. Because see, the kid was still moving while he was on the floor. And as you can see, on that part, he went around and then gave him 10 more shots. So technically, the kid didn't even have a chance to even let off one shot. By the time he let off, the dude, Lewis, already was bah, 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 bah. Gave him a few, like at least probably 18 shots. Damn. Ah, boy. Let me tell you one thing. These kids gonna learn that people are not playing with them. They're gonna learn, and they're gonna get the same consequences that this young kid got. Of course, the family want to show the good side of him and this and that. They knew what their kid was into. Come on, man. Hanging around with 17, 18-year-old kids. A grown 18-year-old should be teaching them, hey, you can't be on the street doing this stuff. And look at this. You got what you wanted. Sponsored by Red Bull, man. Grew some wings and you was gone. Gone. Now let me think what y'all think about this in the video. I'm in the comments section. Thanks for watching. You guys have a good one.